You are spending too much time recording your content. Today, I'm going to be talking about batch recording, a simpler way to record your content and save you a lot of time. If that sounds interesting to you, let's hop into it. So what is batch recording? Batch recording is simply taking out a large block of time and devoting it solely to recording your videos, whether you're recording YouTube videos or simply content for social media. Now, this process can save you a lot of time in the long run. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys my process of how I batch record my videos. All right, guys, so as you can see here, here's my workflow as far as generating video ideas, which is the first step into batch recording your content. You gotta know what you're gonna talk about first things first. So as you can see here, I have a bunch of ideas that I've generated. Shout out to ChatGPT for helping me speed up the process as far as generating ideas goes. These are just basic ideas of future videos, stay tuned, that talk about, just ways to grow your brand and ways to, speed up your workflow, because I know a lot of you out there may not have time to plan out, script, edit, record content all the time. You have busy lives, you got a 9 to 5, you're working, you got families, you got other obligations. So this tool will help you. Also this is in Notion, which is another tool that will help you, take notes, just generate ideas, organize all of your ideas together. So that is step number 1. Make sure you have your videos planned out. All right, moving on to step number 2, which is the actual recording. Now, how I plan this out is I like to determine where I'm shooting the videos from. I like to have a location in mind, set a specific location in mind, and I like to also plan out the different types of angles that I'm going to get. Am I just going to be sitting straight looking directly at the camera? Am I going to be walking around? Am I going to include like other footage, like B-roll, for example, like other shots to enhance the quality of your video? Like that also is another tip that I try to include in my videos, because I want to enhance the quality of the videos. I don't want it to just be me talking to you guys in front of the camera. Now, it's also good to shoot in multiple locations, but don't go overboard with this. We don't need, you're shooting in like 5 different locations. You're in a coffee shop one minute, next minute you're at the bar, or next minute you're in a classroom. Don't go overboard with it. Try to be within the same area, or like multiple angles of the area that you're in. All right, so the next step is the actual recordings themselves. Now, generally, it depends on how many videos you're trying to get done in one sitting. Now, the goal of batch recording is to record everything in one sitting. Now, determine how many videos you're going to record. Like, say for example, if you're going to record 4 videos, set out a large block of time for recording, because you're going to want to also include time it takes to get to the location. Like if you're traveling to a different location, you want to include travel time, you want to include setup time as well, because like all of those factor in to recording, aside from the actual recordings themselves. So I know for me, what I try to do is I try to shoot for 4 videos per session, which I feel like if you shoot 4 videos, you'll have 4 weeks of content planned out. Like that's a whole month. Also, you can split your content up into shorts, which you can distribute on your social media channels, your Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, you name it. All right, so say for example, you have one video that gives away 5 tips. Each of those tips can be separate shorts that you can distribute to each of your social media channels. You can plan it out throughout the week. Like for example, you can have your YouTube video go out on Wednesday, and you can have your shorts go out on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that way you have 5 days worth of content for that week. All right, so you've planned out your videos, you've recorded them all. Now, you can move on to the editing process, which honestly is I would say it's the most time consuming part, because you're spending all of that time having to edit. I mean, especially if you're not well versed in editing software like your Premiere Pro, your DaVinci Resolve, and Final Cut, and so on. So what I try to do is I try to keep it simple. If I'm trying to get content distributed in the shortest amount of time possible, a key tool that I use is CapCut. I take my videos, put them in CapCut, break them down into short form content. I'll give you all a tutorial on that in the future, so be on the lookout for that. CapCut is usually a great tool, to save you time as far as editing your content goes. All right, once you have your videos edited and ready to go ahead and schedule. Go ahead and use a scheduling software, like whatever scheduling software you have, or you can just schedule them directly through the apps themselves. I know you can schedule them through TikTok on your desktop. You can go in and schedule your videos all at once. And also you can use the Meta Business Suite, which allows you to schedule your videos to both Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, use all of those tools. All those tools that I mentioned are great tools to use. Help speed up your content creation workflow. I will be providing tutorials on CapCut specifically in the future, so be on the lookout for that. All right, that's all for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, click that subscribe button, and also remember, if no one else told you today, you better. You were put on this earth to do great things.